It's Robyn from Australia here. I thought I'd do a live session. I've had a few people send a few messages wanting some information, so I thought I'll do their readings first. So how is everybody? I'm in pain as usual. It's funny because I got a message from Spirit the other day saying thrombosis, and then I went and saw a doctor, and the doctor's given me a test for to have it tested, so I don't know what that is, but anyway. So I the other night, and I mean, as I've said, I have a page where I share underlying theories, you know, things like that. Have been sharing that sort of information for 10 years, and hang on, let's have a look here. Got some sticky over there. Just hang on, I've got some sticky tape on the phone here. I'll just put that there. No. Yeah, so anyway, so I had this weird dream the other night. I went to bed and asked God to do a healing on me, and you know, God, Jesus, Mary, archangels, etc. And in the dream, I had this, I don't know if, you know, people have watched the movie The Matrix. From a lot of psychic, spiritual people that are into these underlying theories, etc., say that The Matrix is how it really is. But anyway, there's a scene in The Matrix where they put something into the main character's belly button as a tracking device. And in my dream, where I had asked for healing from, you know, God and whatever, I had something sticking out, and I pulled it out, and it looked exactly like that. It was longer and thinner, but it was exactly like in that scene where they put that tracking device in his belly button. So if anyone has any ideas on that, I mean, it sort of was pretty surprising, you know. But anyway, yeah, so interesting. I think the more we learn, the more we absolutely do not know. So if anyone's interested in that sort of stuff, on Facebook I have a page called Universal Whispers, and I share all of that sort of stuff on there. Yeah, so okay. Now, all right, so hello to everyone. Hello, Nancy. Christy. Okay, so first of all, I had a message from Hope Lily Stargazer who wanted a reading, and she just had a look a minute ago, so I'll do her reading. And I post these on YouTube so that you can watch them back if you miss what I've said. Okay. Okay, so Hope Lily. First of all here, darling, you've got the Lover's card, which indicates a choice of something. So it could be a choice between two people, two options, two jobs, whatever. There's a choice between two things. Usually it represents taking your time to make this choice, because there might be, you know, hidden matter. Really look into it before you make your choice. Now, there's a Temperance card here, so balance between heart and mind, so that's bringing in balance in your current life. The next card is the Three of Wands, which talks about a gift of some kind, so there's some sort of offer. Could be job, because it's wands, and to me I find that that's, yes, they are. Free readings today, yeah. Yeah, so there's some sort of offer there. Now, the Knight of Wands, there's some sort of hurdle or challenge you've got coming. Once you get over that challenge, it's plain sailing home, and it's sort of looking like it could be in a job situation. This is followed by the King of Pentacles, which could be a boss. It's an older male holding a pentacle, which is money. And then there's some sort of something you're wishing for, something you're hoping for. Okay. Okay, so I've just been told to pull out these chakra cards, and pertaining to this information, there's a feeling of rejection here, some sort of rejection. There's complacency, so that's often how we feel after we feel that we've been rejected. And discovery, so there's more you need to know about this situation. And I personally think that the angels often stop something from happening because the outcome isn't the best option for us. So they're actually, in effect, protecting us from something. So I think that that's what's happening in this situation. So that was for you, Hope Lily, Stargazer. So I hope that, you know, gave you some insight into something. Now, hello to Chicky. Chicky sent me some hellos, so hello to Chicky. Minya Busy, which I think is hilarious, mind your business, wants a little heads up, so... Okay, so you got a long one here, doll. Okay, so for Minya Busy, we have Ten of Swords. So basically this is a hope card, but you're feeling like you've kept things at bay, you've kept the negativity away. Your guardian angel's fought for you and has been protecting you. You're in a state of exhaustion at the moment. So that's basically exhaustion. Now this is followed by, it symbolises a marriage card, so you and a partner. Now, often depends on the rest of the spread as per what this means to me. What I find is it can either represent, you know, the perfect partner, or it can represent a marital partner. So you'll know which way that goes for you. Queen of Wands, so if this is not you, this is a woman around you who's very generous, could be in a work situation, but in general she's very strong and she's looking out for you. The Eight of Cups is walking away from something you love and feeling depressed about this at the moment. Now there's a King of Cups, so whether this is who you're walking away from, only you know, but he's very sort of an emotional, moody person. There's been things that you don't want to hear and you're feeling alone in this. The next card shows that there are contracts, you want things more authentic, you know, the light's shining on you at the moment, but to me that's also a feeling of isolation in that regard. And there's a battle over something, so whether it's a job or whether it's like if there was a breakup, you know, resources, there's a battle between you and someone else. Now I'll pull out an angel card. Where are they here? Because I always like to, you know, if you get a bit of a heads up on what's happening, I always like to end it with at least some positive message from the angels. Okay, so your messages are, have faith and hope because there is something positive and new on the horizon that you can't yet see. I am the angel of families. A happy change or addition is coming to your family, and you are a light worker. God needs you to shine your divine light and love like an angel upon the earth and all of its inhabitants. So that's beautiful. So hopefully that helps you out there in some way. Okay, so let's have a look, see what we've got up here. So they were a few. Now, bear in mind that I can't possibly do everyone because I can't read the messages as quick as they come up. And if you like this, apparently that alerts more people to see that these are happening. Now Nancy Railingsworth. Okay. Okay, so if we do 3 card ones, we can get through more people. Okay, 4 of Wands. At the moment, there's it's showing me that your workmates and or family, friends are supporting you. They're saying you've done a great job in something. So they're definitely supporting you. The next card shows that there's been some loss, some regretful loss of recently. Someone might have, you know, left a situation, a love situation. And then the next one's a 2 of Wands, which is contracts coming up, money in, money out. You know, it's sort of like a balancing act, which I think is most of us. Now, the next card, the angel card, now that you've asked for the angels' help, be open to receiving divine guidance and assistance. You deserve heaven's help. So basically, whatever you're going through, your family and friends are supporting you, and the angels also want to support you. So you've just got to allow them to do that. So that's for you, Nancy. So hello to Mary. ITS, it's Stella 59. Okay, so we have the moon. The moon is confusion. So whatever situation you're in at the moment, you're confused, you're not knowing which way to turn, and in that state, don't make any lifelong decisions, you know. It's not a good time to make decisions. Next card, you've taken on too much and you need to back off and maybe just choose one option. So the angels are saying choose, but you know, once again, you're feeling isolated and alone in this. The next card shows the Two of Cups, so you feel like your hands are tied. So whatever situation you're in and you're confused about, life has been tumultuous, not real fantastic, you know, like it's been crazy. It is bringing growth and your guardian angels are surrounding you, but you feel like at this point you can't move. Now the angel card's saying, yes, the timing is right for this new venture. A happy outcome follows your positive expectations. So for sure, have positive expectations, because whatever expectations you have and whatever you focus on is what you bring into your sphere. So, you know, it's human nature to focus on all the negativity, but that won't help bring in more positive energy. Okay. Now, Oriana Williamson, you sure can have a reading, darling. Now, for you, we have Four of Pentacles. So at the moment, there's a traineeship or you're working very hard, something new. Someone who you're working with isn't sharing resources or is just a bit standoffish, maybe, you know, not really wanting to share. The Queen of Pentacles, if it's not you, there's someone around you. Could be in a job situation as well, because she's holding a pentacle that's strong and generous and loving, looking out for you. Now, the Page of Cups, the next card shows that you need to love yourself more. So there's that. The next card shows the Page of Pentacles, which could be a young male, but generally I see this, because he's holding a pentacle, as the beginning of something like a new job or something new that's going to bring money in. But it will, of course, take a bit of time, but it will bring in a lot more growth. And the World card, which it finishes on, is the completion of a cycle. So whatever you've gone through recently or is coming to a finish is a cycle. And often these are karmic. We've chosen them before we come here. So, you know, nothing would have changed that. Now, it says a new romance is imminent, either with a newcomer or through reignited passion in your existing relationship. So be open to giving and receiving love. So that is the Angel card. I'll just pull out a love card to go with that. Okay, so the love card is financial issues are a factor in your love life right now. So finances and career. So, you know, we all know that that can actually impact, you know, us having time to, you know, have a partnership, or, you know, if we're giving too much of our energy to our job instead of our partner, you know, we can understand that. So, okay, that's for you, darling. Now, Ryan, one for you, love. Okay, so we have lots of work at the moment. There's Eight of Pentacles, so, you know, it's a money card and a work card. So I'd say, you know, it's a good job, but lots of work, lots of money, lots of growth. Next card, the Sun, is all the good stuff. Happy times, parties, family, love, laughter, all the good stuff. So that's brilliant. And then there's the Knight of Pentacles. So if this is you or a male around you, it's someone who's grounded. Could be in a work situation. This person is found, and just someone who likes, you know, the outside. He's grounded, you know, that type of person, but a lovely person. Okay. In terms of your romance, romantic feelings, your feelings are real and worth exploring. Get to know each other, so as you reveal your innermost selves to each other, your bond deepens. And engagement, your love life is ascending to a higher level of commitment. Well, that's lovely. I think I'm beyond all that myself, but lovely. Okay, so that was for you, Ryan. For fiance. Now, is Stella, whatever the angels give me is what you get. It's like they tell, you know, they'll give me information that you need to know. So it's dependent upon them. So I'll see what we get for you anyway. You know, it doesn't work that way. Even for us, we don't, you know, it'd be nice to get told the lotto numbers, but hey, that doesn't happen. Okay, so first one, Queen of Swords. Now, this could be a professional of some kind. Could be a bank manager, could be, you know, a psychologist, a legal person, whatever. But there's some woman that's some professional in regards to this situation they're telling me about. Now, there's a Justice card, so it could be a legal card. Given the first one, if that's a legal card, then the first one's probably a lawyer. So you're wanting balance and justice, so things aren't black and white. The next card is your nostalgic, thinking about things from the past or someone from the past and or something from the past that you've done is going to come in, and or a person from the past is going to come in. So it's basically reminiscing about something or someone from the past and something from the past or a person coming in. Now, life purpose, well, that's probably close enough to find out, so I'll have a quick look at these. Okay, so you heal, inspire, teach and entertain with words you write. Your life is enhanced by yoga, stretching and exercise. So this is the life path pack these two cards have come from. So even if it's just healing, sometimes writing out how we feel about things can help heal ourselves. It sort of goes from the conscious mind through our fingertips and into, you know, into the real world where we can sort of transmute it, if you like. Now, also with stretching, exercising and yoga, when we manifest things in life, the more we move, the more we focus on positive things, the quicker it will manifest into our life. So that might be just there a hint also on how to, you know, manifest what you truly want at the fastest rate. And usually when these things happen, of course, everybody has to be in the right, at the right place for it to manifest, because sometimes what we want, there's other factors, other people around, you know, that are considerations. So that's yours. Okay, Bubbles the Fifth, romantic reading, hey? I don't know if Jeff means anything to you, but I got the word Jeff in my head. I don't know if that means anything at all, but anyway, so here it says, it's safe for you to love, so open your heart to give and receive the highest energy of all. Give your relationship a chance. Work on your partnership. Passion. Allow your heart and soul to sing with joy. And I mean, there's so many blocks to passion. I mean, you know, the most sexual organ we have is our brain. And when we have problems with what we believe and how we think, and that goes for both people, we can really block, you know, the joy from relationships and passion, you know. Let your friends help you. Ask for and accept support from others. And honeymoon. Enjoy the bliss of holiday time together. So if you're not, you know, engaged, it could even be a trip. So hopefully those cards mean something to you. That might give you a few ideas. Okay, so -J LT123. Okay, once again, I'll do the romance pack and I'll do 3 from the life path pack because you get what they give me. It's like, you know, 2, 3. think the reason that we don't get all the answers all the time, and that's for people like myself who get direct channeling as well, is because it can't interfere with the life lesson, the soul growth. If anything interferes with the soul growth, then we don't get it, because otherwise we wouldn't get the growth. You know, like I did this reading on a lady in at a psychic fair once, and she didn't have any money, so I said, "Oh, sit down, I'll do one anyway." Anyway, it came up in the reading that a young male and death was coming up, and she had only she hadn't seen her children for a long time, and she was preparing to see them. Well, a fortnight later, I get a message from her saying that her son had committed suicide, and I think he was 17. So in the moment when I was doing the reading, because, you know, we have ethical things that we have to follow as well, I just said to her, that can be the end of something. Like, the death card doesn't necessarily mean death, it means the end of something, because rarely we're given that it's death. So, you know, that particular message wasn't given exactly what, you know, how it was meant, if you like. Which, can you imagine if she'd heard that and then she went to meet her children? I mean, it would have been devastating. It's devastating enough. So you know, what I'm saying is we get what we need, and I do the sorts of readings that help people just move on that little bit, you know, because, like I said, we can't interfere with soul growth, and everybody has free will. So, and that's the same as if you did have a partner you were interested in and you'd karmically made an agreement with them prior to coming here. If they haven't used their free will also to connect, then, you know, that's their gift, like we have free will. So, you know, there are variables. But anyway, so back to JLT 123. Okay, so the love cards. Keep an open mind. Your soulmate may differ from your usual type and expectations. So there you go. So something different than you're used to. Very soon. So clearly decide what you want so that it comes to you now. So this person will be manifesting soon. Chemistry. There's a strong magnetic attraction here. So that's good, because there's nothing worse. I mean, personally, I don't think you could have a relationship with someone where there's not at least initially some magnetic attraction. So okay, so you'll find that there'll be this chemistry. This person's coming very soon, but keep an open mind because he's different to what you're used to. And regards to your soul path, healer, you have the spiritual gift of healing and a desire to share it with others. Speaker, your life purpose involves your skills of oration, so talking about this stuff. And career change, you're embarking upon a career that brings you the joy and abundance you desire and deserve. So obviously you're at a crossroads and there's a new job coming up, and it'll be more aligned with your life path, which is happening for everyone at the moment. Yeah, and I think once you find something that you really enjoy, it's less of a job and more of a passion. So, you know, the work doesn't seem, you know, like, it's not a job then so much, you know. I mean, you still have to give back to yourself even if you enjoy what you do, but it's more fun. Okay, so Carrie, hello. Thanks, Ryan. Okay, I did that one. Can you tell me if I have any gifts, Firefly? Well, let's do life path for you, darling. We have all got gifts, all of us, but it's your job to find it. So let me see. Options. Consider the career possibilities that are open to you. Practice. Polish your skills by practicing regularly. Light and love. So your purpose is to bring divine healing light and love to this world. And the greatest way we can do that is being our authentic self. If we can be our authentic self, that allows other people to be their authentic self. And if we are happy and joyful, as much as we can be, we're adding that to the combined consciousness, which is going to, you know, like, that combined consciousness will ascend our planet, which we've already just done. The planet has ascended and we've ascended. So yeah, so that's your gift. You're a healer, but you've got to practice whatever skills you're thinking of using, and just have a look around and see what's open to you at the moment. So that was my message to you, love. That's for Firefly. Now, Badger Dajita, hello darling, thanks for your message, beautiful. Did one for Ryan. Now, Brooke Martin, can I have a reading? So, Brooke Martin. Okay, Brooke. Oops, just dropped paper cards on the floor. Okay, so the first card that comes up is the Devil card. Now, what that talks about is maybe excesses at the moment, whether it's drinking, drugs, sex, you know, whatever. That can be one side of the card. Now, the other side is that you're a natural person, and like I used to get this for me. You're a natural person, and you've got to accept yourself as a natural person. And okay, it's all very well to want to be perfect and, you know, be like you see on the magazines, etc. But if that's just not normal for most of the population. So this is saying accepting yourself as normal and okay. And if there are any excesses, well, you're in control of that. So, you know, if you want to cut back on them, that's your choice. And just to note that those sorts of excesses and depression and just, you know, addictive behaviour open your heart centre to negative energies. So, you know, it's not nice when they, you know, decide to tag on for the ride, let's put it that way. Okay, the next card is the Queen of Cups. So this is a female. She might be mystical, into esoteric things also. But yeah, she's someone who'd be into healing modalities, maybe musical, that sort of thing. So there is a woman around you like that. The next card's the Hierophant. So that's contracts, you know, lights shining on you at the moment, as in, you know, guides, etc. You're wanting peace, but there may be some contracts to come. The King of Cups is a male who is also artistic and spiritual, maybe very emotional, romantic, walking away from something, a love of some kind. Guides are watching over you and feeling a bit depressed about that. And then there's the Queen of Wands. There's someone else around you who... so whether this is talking about, you know, if you're in here and you're leaving one female and feeling depressed about that, if that's the scenario that's talking about, then there is a woman around that's supportive who is very strong, maybe someone at work, but she's very strong and she's very supportive. So that's that. And if that was talking about romance, we've got here, release your ex. Okay, so that makes sense. The time has come to clear energy. From experience, I know all about that. I even had spirits saying to me at times, Robyn, you need to clear some gear from your home, because I'd been engaged, you know, 4 times, married and divorced once, amongst those 4. And the thing is, you end up with things from people that they've given you, and you look at them, and in the back of your mind, it's just that little bit of energy there. So it was like I was literally told, get rid of some of these things. So, you know, it could be that type of thing. And if it's on an emotional level, which I had that problem as well, you know, imagine a cord going from your belly button to theirs, cutting the cord and scrolling back your cord and then back theirs, and thanking them for the part they played in your journey, and then you just have to move on, you know. Send love to them from your heart, because that helps disconnect properly, and that's the best you can do. I mean, you know, intention's everything. So, you know, if that's their intention, then the universe will help it, you know, help us with that, yeah. So that's for Brooke. So Big Red, like I say, I can only give you what they're giving me. Okay. Alright, so these are the cards I've been guided to pull for you, Big Red, which is funny because I used to get called that all the time. I always tend to go for the red-haired eyes. Okay, so you've had a tumultuous life, and there is a challenge. So if you're asking in terms of health, yeah, I feel like actually feel like you're almost crying out for help. So there is a challenge, but once you get over this challenge, it's plain sailing after that. So everything's calm and okay after that. There's been some loss. Some regretful action where someone's run out. The next card is a crossroads. So you're at a crossroads. So maybe because of this action, you're feeling like now, new beginning. You choose, but you're starting to be asked to use your psychic skills as well as your earthly, consciousness. So go with your gut feelings. Listen to dreams, messages you might get, and that could be hearing a song a couple of times, it could be hearing a conversation, it could be anything like that, a book. Now there's something new coming up to try that you're not sure about, but it will bring growth and it is going to lead to a brighter future. Now there's guilt for some reason around this reading, so I feel like this is a mother. So if you're the one with the health issue, I feel like the mother or someone, yeah, it's definitely got some sort of guilt regarding this. So I don't know whether it's some heritable thing or not. I know in our family we've got MS and I've got Hashimoto's, which is a thyroid condition. And I often, because I have two daughters, and I often think, well, you can't think it's my fault they have, say, MS if they got MS. Because I got channeled, I've got undiagnosed MS. So, if that was the case, it's sort of something that's out of your control. So guilt's not really a useful emotion in that, Now, the next card I was given for you is environmentalist. So you're an earth angel who was born to protect, nurture and teach about nature and the animals. So that's beautiful, but that also tells me that in those places you will find physical healing. So if I were you, I would make time to commune with nature and animals, because it's like because I've got a whole range of health issues myself, my cat never wants to get off of me and my dog's sitting on my foot as I'm talking right now. So they want to give back to you and heal you, It's a two-way street, You if you're a healer, you can heal the animals, but they also want to keep in touch and connected to you, So that's for you, darling. I'm not getting anything for you about Richard, love. If I do, I'll let you know. Okay, so have I missed anybody? Okay, saying here, now it's saying unstable connection and I lost connection, so I'm not sure if that last reading went through properly. Unstable connection, I wonder how I can make it stable. Okay, so I'll just okay, Kangen H2O for life. Reading about my wife and I, please. Now this has been telling me I've got an unstable connection, so if I've done readings that people haven't heard, it will be because it's disconnected. Okay, so Kangen. Okay, so the first card we've got is retreat. So it's time to disconnect from the world. So that's spending time together, I would say. Reconciliation. Someone from your past is returning into your life. Trust. This situation is calling for you to have faith. Soulmate. So she is your soulmate. romantic feelings. Your feelings are real and worth exploring and getting to know each other. So if it's been someone that's been in your life, it's getting to know each other on a deeper level and opening up to each other. So that's beautiful. So I think that if there's been any thoughts of, you know, getting back with a wife that you mightn't be with at the moment, or you're with but things have sort of gone a bit stale, she is your soulmate. And you do have these romantic feelings, they're real, and just getting to know each other again, you know, freshen it up. And we can do that at any time. Okay, so God bless. Now, Chloe Jasmine. And as I said, this connection keeps cutting out. I can't wait till I get my new phone, I'll tell you. It's so annoying. Okay, so I'm sort of feeling like I have to do this in a hurry. Actually, I think Richard's around, whoever that was again, because I'm starting to get someone come through me now. I mean, all I can say is just, you know, wherever he is, he's fine. But he's definitely here at the moment for a hello. Because you can feel it when they come into your body. The dog's fine. They have our puppies up in heaven. Okay, so this was for Chloe Jasmine. Okay, so at the moment you have love around you, not necessarily the love you want beside you. You have your guardian angels, your guides watching over you, and your family and friends are giving you love, right? But you feel isolated, feel on your own. There's some heartfelt wish that you have, Chloe, and this card says that you're actually going to get it. So whatever that heartfelt wish is, you will get. Now, at the moment, you're confused. You don't know which way to turn, what's up and down. You know, you're just very confused. You will get what you want in terms of whatever it is you're after. And if this is in a job situation or what, I'm not sure. But whatever you want, you are going to get, and your family and friends are supporting you. The Five of Pentacles is walking away from a home or a job and feeling depressed about it. So you're walking away from something. Some sort of new job or business is coming up, and it'll be like a traineeship or something new, and someone who you're working with is not necessarily going to share or be happy that you're there, but you know, stuff that, you know, your life is for you, not anyone else. Now, attraction, the romantic card that's coming up, saying you attract romantic love by enjoying this moment fully. So just be yourself, be as joyful as you can. Be authentic, and then that's what you're going to draw. You're going to draw, you know, that sort of energy if you're at your best self. Now, Jenny Liz, so did my dad actually, but I was told, not necessarily the secret, but that he had some. I found out, you know, 10 or 15 years later. Now, would it be another child? I don't know, male, female, unless that's two. Okay, maybe it's just another sibling, I'm thinking. And as far as the message goes regards to that, it says freedom. You're free to do what you choose. So I would take that personally, and having been and sort of in a similar situation, you do what you think's right. So if you want to look someone up, you look someone up, but you could keep it to yourself. It's entirely up to you. You know? Okay, so that's yours. Now, Shan J. Bev. Yeah. Now, this phone has been cutting in and out, so I've noticed a few of you sort of stating you wanted a reading after I just did one. So I'm not sure how much is cut in and out. I'm waiting on a new phone. It's annoying as hell, but anyway. So, Shan J. Bev. Okay, so Shanjo. Okay, so at the moment it's talking about taking time out for, you know, some people would say sabbatical, some people would say, you know, a retreat, you know, whatever, time away to give to yourself, to recharge your batteries, sort of some alone time. This card could also mean a medical procedure like an operation, but you know, it depends on the rest of the card spread. The next card talks about changes of thinking, lightning changes of thinking, being more in control. You know, an emperor, imagine what an emperor entails. The world's in your grasp, you've got a keen eye, you're protected by spirit energetically. There's some sort of move, so there may be a physical move, you know, as in where you live, and then that's followed by the Wheel of Fortune. So the Wheel of Fortune basically means it's a karmic thing. So this has come up because you've agreed to it before you came here, basically. So nothing would have stopped it. So, you know, when we start going from the poor me, this has happened to me mentality, to the, oh, what's the lesson in this for me? Oh, I chose this for myself. Why would I do that? You know, I mean, start looking into things a bit deeper, then answers do come. But as I said before, it's all about soul growth. So nothing that will interfere with that growth in the moment. The experience will be shown to you until you've had that growth, you know. Now, romantically speaking, it's saying there's an unrequited love. There's not enough attraction or chemistry to keep this relationship going. So either if you're with someone, it probably won't work out because it's just, you know, there's not enough energetic vibration there to keep you together. And if you like someone that doesn't like you back, or the other way around, someone might like you and you don't like them back. So there's that. All right, so that's your reading, love. Let's have a look. Okay, so okay, did yours? I do receive messages from people who've passed, but usually that's when they come in for a proper booked-in reading, which you can find that information on my Facebook page, or if you go to the YouTube page, which at the top of my little YouTube thing, I've got a little black arrow. You press that, take you to YouTube, and that has a little short 55-second thing saying where you can find me. But tarot... Oh, anyway, you can find me on Tarot Psychic Medium Answers for You on Facebook is my Facebook page. So, or leave a message on TikTok and I'll get back to you. But yeah, so thank you for all those prezzies, doll. Yeah, so usually it's in that case. Like if they're booked in to see me, I might have a dream the night before. I mean, I've picked up, you know, children, animals, you know, like this lady that was asking about Richard, he came in just a minute ago. So it might be very brief. It's not like Pam Sears, she does this type of work with mediumistic messages, which mine's more focused on healing the soul, removing blocks and doing physical healing work. And I'll get people come through with messages as well, but they're not in depth. It's just enough so the person knows they're there. So if you want to look for Pam Sears, she's fantastic. Yeah, so I'd go to her if you're after that sort of reading. But like I said, for me, it's just generally, you know, I'll either have something in a dream that's relevant, or, you know, they come through and there's a hello and just a quick message. But it's usually when I'm face to face, you know. Not that you have to be, but, you know. Data and Wi-Fi. Now, Mima. Now it's saying I've lost connection here. Now, Mima, I can do you a reading, but it's not about ignoring people. It's about the connection keeps cutting out. And most readers, if a person gets in and starts getting nasty with them, would just block them. But I'll do you a quick reading. But when I do see people try and be rude, then we just block them. We don't answer their questions. Okay, so what I have for you is the Lovers card. So there's a choice there. There might be a romantic triangle. So there's either a choice between people, jobs, situations, something. New waves of thinking are coming in. So often when that happens, you're feeling isolated and alone. But when these new ways of thinking come in, a lot of people around you, you know, don't get what they normally would get from you, so they're not very happy or open to it. There's movement. There might be movement in terms of a job situation. Money and means, it seems that you are, you know, you have what you need, so you're not without anything, and there's some sort of job offer. So there's a choice there. You might be being offered a few jobs. Okay, so romantically speaking, it is safe for you to love. So open your heart to give and receive the highest energy of all. Passion, allow your heart and soul to sing with joy, and let your friends help you. So ask and accept help and support from others. So I don't know if any of those cards help, love, but they're the cards that I've been given. And whatever comes out of this, I'll post on YouTube. So if you didn't quite catch it, then you can find it there. Who's the lady that keeps giving me the gifts? Do you want a reading? Emil Naviga, do you want a reading, love? Okay. Well, anyway, this is a little angel spread for Neville. Where's the angel cards here? These are just angel cards for you, huh? Okay, so for Neville, Rosetta, you have a gift for working with young people, and your divine purpose involves helping, teaching or parenting children. I know I was told I'm in tune with kids also, and I did children's service for about 3 or 4 years, and as soon as you walk in the room, if they know that that's your energy, they would come up and they'd be hanging onto the hair, and it'd be nap time, and it'd be like, pat me, you know. I mean, it was just gorgeous. And children, and in that situation, they're not supposed to, you know, get on you, etc., but they'd be jumping all over me. Absolutely gorgeous. But anyway, so definitely working with children is a good option for you. Your desired outcome will occur in the very near future, so have patience and faith, and don't try to force it to happen. And I know that's really hard, but, you know, just let things evolve. Daniel, I'm the angel of marriage, and I'm assisting you right now. So, darling, there's obviously someone who thinks a great deal of you, who's interested in being married to you. So that's lovely. And romantically, let your friends help you. Ask for and accept support from others. So if you're like me, that's really hard. I found that, you know, I've had a pretty shocking, horrendous life. And, yeah, so that was for you, Emil N. Nevigier. I don't know, I'm sorry, I probably just completely mucked up your name, but that's for you, darling. That was your reading. So 101 Aesthetic. Okay, so we have... Okay, Queen of Swords could be a legal person, a professional of some kind, bank manager, whatever, or if it's a person, it's a female. The next one's the King of Cups. This is a male. Okay, so the female is sort of a little bit on the icy side, cool, you know. The male would be very sort of, maybe a romantic sort of moody, or, how can I put it, artsy-fartsy sort of person. So maybe I'm feeling that's actually a couple. The Ten of Swords is feeling exhausted, but this is a hope card, so you've kept all the rubbish at bay. The angels have been helping you with that, but you're exhausted. But from now forward, you can heal. There's some sort of offer, so whether it's a job, because it could be a job, it looks like it's an offer of a job or something, but you're not sure if you want to take it or not. The card after that is the King of Pentacles, so this is also someone that could have money. He's a male, but like he'd probably be over 30. But yeah, so he could be a bank manager, could be a work, you know, boss, it could be a male around you, but there's another male in that spread. Now the romance card is saying release your ex. The time has come to clear your energy. Now this keeps getting filtered back into the pack, so it's amazing when it comes out. Release your ex. Been there, done that. It's very hard, but maybe this is what this is also talking about. So, you know, do some work on that. And you can find all these sorts of things as in meditations on YouTube. I mean, I often used to look up things and play them and just work through the meditations, because we don't always have the money and or time to go and see somebody. And most of the work we do on ourselves, for ourselves. You know, healers do help sometimes clear energy and help us move forward. Okay, so now it's saying I've lost connection. Okay, so this is saying... All right, well, I might end it here, guys, because it's saying I've got an unstable connection. I'll see if I can figure out how to connect Wi-Fi-wise, because I'm actually going from the provider, and I might try and join up again and just see if I can get it working properly. Okay, it's saying I've lost connection again, but all right, guys, well, I'll see if I can have a look and change this connection, and if not, have a great day. You can find me on YouTube, and whatever's come up on this I'll post, but I might come back on later on. Okay, God bless you all. Love you. Bye.